So if we are giving to people in our hearts and our hearts are not pure, then we get nothing. But worse, we will kind of integrate into the world karma of these people. For example, if you give the beggar something without love in your heart, and if that beggar is truly not pure, not sincerely in need, then you will dive into the beggar's world, and you might become a beggar sometime in this lifetime or the next or the lifetimes. That is the thing. So everything we do in this world is absolutely dangerous to our well-being and spiritual progress. So make sure whatever you do, always be pure in the heart. At least if you're pure, you will not be dragged into the world of the karma of that individual or group that you wanted to help. So the so-called masters, if they don't understand this karma, then they're already doomed before they die. And they definitely will have to go where they belong, that is hell, where all the fakes and the false and the negative force reside, destroying each other by the karma that created that hell. In this world, we are a mixed world and with different schools to learn our lessons to become better humans and better beings, either on earth or in heaven. So there are many different worlds mingled in this world. The world of the homeless, the world of the beggars, the world of the disaster victims, the world of the human trafficking victims, the world of the drug users, the world of the cheaters, the world of the robbers, the world of the thieves, the world of the warmongers, the world of animal people. All kinds of worlds are mixed on this planet to make up this world. So we are walking, breathing together in different worlds. Different people, different citizens have different karmic creation and retribution. So if we don't have a truly complete, powerful, enlightened master to lift us up, to cover us, to cleanse our karma, then we are doomed already. Any other merit you do will only give you maybe fame or more fortune in this world, but not in the next world. When you leave your body, everything leaves you, and you will be judged according to the karma, the bad or good things you did during your lifetime. And if we mingle with other karma, then we will also take up some of the other people's karma. Some people do really need help in desperate situations. And if your heart is moved because of that situation, then you have to pray to God when you give and praise God for the gift that you handed to others by your own fortune, by your pure heart. You always have to thank God after, because you give nothing. You came to the world with nothing. Remember that God is the only true giver of anything that we have and we share. So at least it's that. You always remember we are nothing. We are only an instrument. We still depend on God's mercy, forgiveness, and grace. Then your karma would be cleaned. And you don't have to mingle with other world karma. Otherwise, apart from your own karma, you have to carry other world's karma, and you will live your life very wobblingly, up and down, depends on all the karmas that you have collected by your own actions and by mingling with other people's affairs or relationships. In the old times, when people wanted to get married to a woman, they check very well, whether that woman will come in to be more helpful to them or to them both, instead of dragging them down. You see, that was not a superstition. That is a good way to do it also. But that was in the old times. Mostly in our modern time, children, they choose their own partners. They don't listen to the parents. They don't even listen to astrologers or feng shui masters. The thing is because the force of karma between the two lovers is too strong for them to break apart, too strong for their reason and logic to interfere with their love affair. Mostly, especially in the enemy's case, you have to come back and pay your debt to each other. And the people who have vowed to be with each other again next lifetime, if they both are sincere and have enough merit for that relationship again, then they have a good relationship again. But if not, then they have a troubled, struggling, or very brutal kind of relationship. And that is a pity thing. But in this world, if we don't practice spiritually, it's difficult to avoid this kind of karma when it comes to you. If you are a practitioner of the Guanyin method, you know that since initiation, your karma has been very, very much less. Only some is left over so that you can continue to exist in this lifetime to pay for some little give and take. Otherwise, you will just die immediately if you have no karma in this world anymore. So the Master will leave that little karma for you to continue to exist here for other people who have affinity with you to pay and give and take. Yes? All right. You know that already. And that's why you have miracles, almost every day in your life or whenever you need it. The Master is always there to help you to minimize the impact of your karma or the karma in relations with others.